Hello, everybody. It's Miss Winfield here, ready for today's scarf lesson. So, I wonder if you can remember, what do the letters mean in the word scarf? Hmm. See if you can pause the video and see if you can remember any. So, our S stands for safety. Okay, so within our scarf sessions, we learn how to keep safe. And our C stands for caring. So we learn how to be caring individuals and to care for ourselves and others. The A stands for achievement. So we can learn how to achieve and what we need to do to help us achieve our greatest potential. And our R is for resilience. So if something isn't going our way or we're finding something a little bit tricky, this is where we will need to be resilient. And F stands for friendship. So this unit, sort of this program of work, teaches us how to be good friends to other people. So let's just rewind to scarf last week. Okay, now we learned all about being healthy, and that's what we're learning about for the whole half term. But we're not just learning about being healthy with our bodies, we're learning about being healthy in our minds too. So last week, we explored how to keep our brains nice and healthy. And to do that, we said we need lots of sleep. Okay, so it helps our bodies rest and it helps them to grow. And you all did a lovely activity where you organized your bedtime routine. So this little boy, at 6:45 he has a bath. At 7 o'clock he brushes his teeth, puts his lotion on and his pajamas. At 7:10 he has some bedtime stories, and at 7:20 he is rocking in the glider and singing lullabies. Also, maybe he's got like a mobile that turns around and plays some songs to him while he sleeps. And finally, at 7:25, he goes to sleep. That is this little boy's routine, and you all told me about your routines. So we're just going to do one extra rewind, okay? And it's all about drama. And I want you to think back to when we did some drama not long ago, and we learned about the 5 emotions. Can you remember any of them? I'll give you a clue. Think about the characters from Inside Out, because those characters represent the main 5 emotions. So let's go together then. So we have got anger, we've got fear, we've got disgust, sadness, and joy. They are the main 5 emotions. And today we are going to learn a little bit about fear. Okay, we're going to learn a bit about fear, a bit about sadness, and sort of what we can do and who we can talk to if we are feeling that kind of way. So that leads us on to our what, how, and why. So, what are we doing? We are going to understand our emotions, okay, by practicing new learning. And why are we doing it? So that we know who can help us when we are feeling nervous, worried, or scared, okay? So, when have you felt nervous, scared, or worried? Can you tell your grown up or somebody next to you? I'll give you a clue. I felt nervous when I was waiting for my exam results, and I was standing there and I wasn't sure what grade I was going to get, and that made me feel a little bit nervous. So I wonder if you can tell me, when did you feel nervous? So, hopefully, you have had a little chat about when you might have felt a little nervous. Okay. And let's have a look at this emotion in the middle. This emotion is showing us scared. So, when have you felt scared? Because everybody feels scared now and again. It's just natural to feel comfortable and uncomfortable emotions. Okay. It's not a bad thing to feel these emotions. It's just sometimes we feel comfortable ones and sometimes we feel uncomfortable ones. So I'll give you an example. I have felt a little bit scared when I was on an aeroplane and the seat began to sort of shake because we were going through a little tiny weeny bit of turbulence. And I looked at my mum and said, "Oh, mum, are we okay?" And she said, "It's fine, it's fine." So that made me feel a little bit scared because it hadn't happened to me before, because it was my first time on an aeroplane. So that's when I felt scared, okay, and a little bit worried. Goodness me, when has Miss Winfield felt worried? Let me think. I think I'd sort of worry quite a lot, if I'm being honest, just because I like to always do my best. And sometimes I might worry that I've not done my absolute best. Okay, but I try not to worry too much because, things will turn out how they were supposed to. As long as I've done my best, that's all that matters. But sometimes you will feel a little bit worried. It's just natural. So, Miss Khan, I asked Miss Khan these questions and she told me her answers. So, she felt nervous. She feels nervous when she has to go to the dentist. That's a really good one. And I know that my grandma, she hates the dentist and she would feel the same. And she felt scared when she went on a roller coaster. Now, that can be quite a peculiar feeling because you're really excited, but you're a little bit scared at the same time. So Miss Khan might actually have felt two different emotions when she was on the roller coaster. And she felt worried when she had to do something new because she has got herself into a routine, and maybe trying a new way of doing things or trying something new. Oh, it might make you worry a little bit. Like if you've never tried a carrot and then you find one on your plate and you think, "Oh, not seen one of those before, I don't know," you might feel a little bit worried. And Miss Khan said to me, "It's okay to feel this way and to show these emotions, but it's important to know who to go to when you might feel this way." So rather than keeping all of your feelings inside your body, it's really good to talk to people. Okay. So who do you go to when you feel nervous, scared, or worried? Who do you go to? Let's see who Miss Khan goes to. So Miss Carner said, "When I feel nervous, scared, or worried, I know I can go and speak to my mum, Mrs. Marvel, and Miss Ryan, as I know they will help me." So Miss Carner's identified three people that she can go to. Okay. And I'm going to show you who I can go to. I've drawn it out and you'll see why I've drawn it this way in a minute. So if I show you here, look, drawn it as a little person, and I've said that I can go to my family, I can talk to the grown-ups at school, I can talk to my best friends, and I can have a little cuddle with my pooch honey, and I'm sure she enjoys listening to all my worries and fears. I bet she thinks, "Oh goodness me, Miss Winfield, can you be quiet?" But she loves me, so that's fine. So I want to know, who do you go to? So I've got my dog, my best friend, my family, my grown-ups at school. Who could you go to? Could you go to your mummy, your daddy, your nanny, one of your friends? Could you go to me, Miss Carr, Mr. Rogers? Have a little chat. Who do you go to if you've got some worries? I wonder if you can think of four people. Right then, so that leads me on to my activity. So I just showed you activity two, and it says write down four people who could help you if you're nervous, worried, or scared. So I tried to draw a person, but it sort of looks a little bit like a starfish. Okay, I'm not really sure what happened there, but I've written down on the arms and the legs the four people that I would go to if I felt those feelings. So if I felt nervous, worried, or scared, I know I could go to any one of those and they would make me feel better. So, your job, you've got two jobs today. Your first job is to do that. Draw a little person and write down four people. Again, doesn't have to be a person. One of mine is my dog. Okay, who could you go to and talk to? And then activity one says draw or write how your body feels when you're feeling nervous, worried, or scared. Now, I had a little go at this one. Where is it? There we go. So I have thought of lots of different words. So I've got sad, scared, worried, anxious, nervous, uneasy. And you can see from my person's face that his eyes are full of tears, he's crying, he's got a sad mouth, okay, and he's just not very happy. So I wonder if you could draw somebody feeling that way and write down the different feelings that they might be feeling at the time. Okay. So make sure you submit them to Evidence Me, and we can't wait to see them. See you soon.